Hey there everyone, I'm Marco Couvet, the host of Expat Experts podcast, and this video is extracted out of a longer interview with Natalie Gushina, a Russian who lived in Ireland and now in Greece after falling in love with a Greek guy. She also discovered her passion for photography and now is her profession.
It was their first reunion in Crete, and they contacted me a year after and they're like, Natalia, we are going to come to Crete. Do you want to photograph our wedding? And I was like, guys, I have never done this. I've never done this. And it's like, it's okay, you will do this. And like, guys, are you sure? I mean, this is maybe stupid. Like, another person would say, like, just take the opportunity and do it. But I want to deliver 100% the result that people will be happy with. Like, I'm not okay with just giving them something. So this is why, like, I make sure that they know. At the end of the day, it was actually a very amazing experience. But yeah, I want to let people know that, I'm not very good at that.
Makes sense. Right now, are you seeing like next steps in your career? Is there something in your mind that is like boiling in there?
In fact,
to do?
It does. I don't know if you've noticed, like lately I've been drawn to a new genre, nude. I think I have been drawn to this from the very beginning, and like looking back at my old folders, I find some photos of trying to photograph the Boudoir style, which is women like partially naked or completely naked, which was like ridiculous at the time. Now with my experience and like my values and the way I am now, I really think I can create this boudoir style for the girls, as much intimate as they can go to, because there are different stages as well. And also for the couples that I've discovered this lately, like not just to photograph your little walk on the beach. What if you go into your bedroom? What if we take a little bit more close? What if you get a bit more intimate? Like to have it more about, the body contact, about this whole sensation of this erotic, very intimate moment between two people. So this is what I'm really passionate about at the moment. It's not easy to find people to practice on, obviously, especially those who want to agree
and make it public.
Public, exactly. But I'm not giving up on this idea. So we will see.
It's interesting, at the same time probably very complex to find people, and also that these photos can enter your public portfolio because people, and in a society like the Greek one even more, because these kind of topics are still very much taboo.
Let's say we're in the capital, so it's a little bit more free.
It's free.
In Crete, where it's like a village society, village mentality when everyone knows everyone, I couldn't even dream about it, because everyone would say like, Natalia, no.
So in that sense, at least Athens has brought maybe competence and has brought like more fear of like people being in the market or whatever, but at the same time it's opening some other doors.
Yeah. Like I always, like I was like thinking when we were at the age to move to Athens, and I was really upset because I was like, you don't want to go out of your comfort zone, like I was happy in Crete, I had my clients, I had my routine, I had my income, and now I have to quit everything and start like literally from scratch. I mean, not completely, like start from scratch. And I was afraid, like, what's going to happen? How am I going to do it? Will I be able to do this? I still have some questions left, which I have no complete answers to, but it's definitely, it's growth. It's growth in many ways. And I think like, everything happens always for good reasons. Even if it looks bad at the beginning, it's always for good.
Nice. What's your equipment? What do you use as equipment?
Equipment, I'm a Sony shooter. Okay. It was my first camera that I got. It was mirrorless, really, really cheap one. I still have it. And once you start buying glass, the lenses, it's very difficult to change.
Okay.
So literally, I had the second camera and now have the third one and the fourth, and they're all Sony, a little bit better, a little bit more advanced, but I'm happy. The thing I'm not happy is that the Sony glass is really quite expensive compared to the other brands, but apart of that, it does the job. I'm familiar with the equipment because also like as artistic and creative I suck when it comes to the equipment. Like I'm literally struggling to figure out the settings.
Cameras are really complex. I'm sorry, but pushing out to whoever is a camera designer, guys, simplify the interface. It's really complex. Like there must be a way easier to simplify these menus. Like, sorry, but it's not easy that the combination of buttons is you touching 3 buttons that are positioned in the camera that horribly.
And especially, I think like Sony has this reputation like for like horrible menu interface, and it does. And I mean, like they say that you're a photographer, you should know your camera like inside out.
And here it goes one sponsor.
No, I just like,
Sony going up like no, it never been.
I know some buttons which I usually use regularly, and if I don't, I just like YouTube, and and I find the answers there.
God bless YouTube. Another sponsor coming in.
Yeah.
Actually, you wish that they pay. So, in general, like you feel more like tied to photography with people, of course, like capturing moments of life. Have you ever done animal shooting?
Apart from the cat of mine, no, like landscapes. I remember at the beginning when I was still trying to figure out what I want to photograph. I was trying to do some landscape that was in Rhodos, and then whenever I looked at the photo, it looked so crappy compared to the result, the original one. I was like, there is no way I can make my picture look as beautiful as the real, scene. So I just gave up.
Okay.
But plus, like I love human interaction. Like I'm all about people. I like, let's say, female body for its beautiful structure.
Right.
Exactly. I love people, a relationship, like whether it's mother and child or it's like a couple. Because of this, like sometimes, like I like analyze, like I'm proud and I'm really privileged to witness this little moments of their personal interaction and be a part of it. Like imagine people, a proposal, I've done a couple when I was back in Crete. It was a secret one. So it was just a couple and me. And it would be like at sunrise in the old harbor when, the guy would go on his knee and propose to the girl, and you photograph this, and then they're crying and you're crying as well because it's overwhelming. It's so beautiful. It's so personal. It's so private. And like, you are a part of it. I always like, I don't know, thank God, thank universe, whoever is, responsible for everything that's happening, that, I can do this. It's inspirational.
If you liked this short video out of the full episode, you can find the link to it around here and in the description below. Of course, if you are also interested in checking out other episodes, please subscribe and like.